Hello. Hi. Hi, Dan. Thanks for the resub. 2 months subs, 3 streams watched since subbing. Solid ratio. You're doing well. Thanks for being here. Can you hear the music? Because it doesn't look like my music's coming through here. Let me know. Let me know, chat, if you can or if you can't. What? Either way, no music. Wow, see, I thought that'd be the case. I wonder why. Let's change this. Properties. Device. Okay, that'll be why. There you go, I fixed it. Mine was doing this the other day. It's because my audio thing in Streamlabs is set to be my default audio device, which changes all the time depending on which headphones have battery and stuff like that. So it's set to the wrong one. But now it sounds gravy. Excelente, this is good. We're doing more Sesame Street Fighter. I know we said that we were going to alternate and we weren't going to do Sesame Street Fighter this week, chat. But I had booked Adam in to do a joint stream. We were going to do another Bob Ross off. But he bailed on me last minute and I couldn't think of anything else to draw. So we're doing Sesame Street. So blame him for that. You could see I've done some work on this Blanca, right? This is not where we left it off last time. You're welcome. Yeah. It is what it is. So this is where we're at. He's almost done, you know. I'm here for the Twitch call-out beef. Yeah, exactly. Twitch war. There's going to be a Twitch war. There's not. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't even worry about it. Let me click this so we know we've done that. Excelente. Okay, this is where we're at. We just need to do some halftones on this boy. So you see, like we did on Count Bison, you've got halftones to transition out some of the colours. We've got to do that on this guy. And then do the lightning around him. Because if you remember, we were going to have... He's going to be like doing his big lightning thing. Because if you don't know Blanca, he's all about doing a big electric ball thing. And then normally he's in a ball when he does it, but you know, this works for the purpose of the poster. Also, blame my dog that won't stop barking or running around the house. Hard to stream when you have to chase him around for every 5 minutes. That could be the stream though. I'm just saying. That could be the stream. I'd watch that. I would watch that. No cap. Yes, we've got to do some halftones and then do some electricity and then he's done. And we can add him to this, which is slowly becoming... my plan for what we do with all of these things. The layout and stuff might change, but this is basically what it's going to be. We're going to put them all together into one big like poster thing. The layout might change. I'm not sure if this works amazing right now, but just for now, while we're doing the others. So far we've got Bison and Blanca. Just for now, I'm putting it like this. Yeah, and then if we get done with all of this stuff today, which we may well do, we'll start on Guile, on Guile. Guile, just my distant shouting. Or you take the camera with you, if you can. I don't know how... You can do that, but you might have to stream from your phone, like, or something. So this will be after, right? If we get enough of Blanca done, we'll start on this... Nightmare here. Sound good? Just excellent news, chat. Thanks. Okay. When this is finished, I would like a print. We'll probably make prints. There might be some legal issues, but... Who cares? You know? Fuck the man. I do enjoy Buile. Yeah. He's good. He's a good one. He's a good egg, is Buile. Or Gert. Depending on your persuasion. I love that he's just so nonchalant about throwing a sonic boom. Man, it's so Bert about him, you know. Just run them till you get cease and desist. That will be the plan. That will be the plan. Okay, right. It's that ever-present question, chat. Why can't I get this back into here? That was not the question. That's not the ever-present question. The ever-present question, chat, is what goddamn brush did I use? Lord knows. Lord above. Only he knows what brush I used, chat. And past Chris knows as well. Probably something like this, I would guess. It's bang on, chat. I've absolutely nailed it in one try. Always lucky, chat. We're always lucky. I don't know where to start. God, the eyes are just nightmare, aren't they? They're terrifying. Let's start on this chest because there's lots of like open areas which are going to be quite easy to work out what we're going to do, and then the rest we'll just panic about when we get there. Might actually make this on another layer just so I can make changes if I need to. How are we doing today, chat? Anyway, how's it going? Is it snowing where you are? It was snowing here yesterday. Had like a whole fucking. It was like literally the middle of winter levels of snow, like insane amounts of snow. Like I was thinking, oh, I might go for a walk. It looks like a nice day. 5 minutes later, I look outside and it's just a sheet of white going ham on my window. And I thought, all right, guess I'm playing more Street Fighter then. And that was my day, chat. Colouring on this is real gravy. Good, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's the kind of colouring style I only do when I work on something that I'm really serious about, because it takes a long time, and for some reason I guess I'm really serious about doing Sesame Street Fighter combinations. So that is something, isn't it, chat? Just tells you something about where my head's at this far into lockdown. I feel like death warmed up. That's not great. Worst night's sleep in my life. That COVID jab got me all fucked up, but these colours are giving me life. Okay, that's, I suppose, good. I'm sure you'll be fine. You're a healthy young man. Your immune system will kick in sooner or later. That's what it's there for. And then you're much safer in the world than I am, and I'm jealous. So there we are. No, that wouldn't be there. Cut that bad boy out and you'll be fine. It's the microchip. It could be the microchip. Yeah. If you've got some kind of implement like a scalpel, or even like a rusty butter knife would probably do, yeah. Just something that you can get just right in there, you know, under the skin, and kind of just really harshly yank and flick it out, and I think you'll be alright if you just do that. KFC Spork would be ideal, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be glamorous. Don't let the man tell you how you can and can't remove your microchip. He's the one who put it there. Chat, if you're listening and you're slow on the uptake of jokes, don't do that. Just don't do that. It's what we in the business call a funny. A ha-ha, or a hoo-hoo, a hee-hee. Big laughs, a joke. Whether you laughed or not is irrelevant. It was a joke. Take my word for it, chat. See why we did it on another layer? So that if I do this and overlap stuff, because I'm lazy and stupid and I can't draw between the lines, you just come in and you erase it. That's what it's all about, chat. You got to account for your own failures and stupidity, right? Also, chat, yesterday I was working on this, right? this Blanco, and it was freezing cold. And after about half an hour, my wrist just like froze up. Like all my tendons in my arm were like spasming out. Because I guess I didn't realize how cold like the muscles and the tendons in my arm were, so I didn't stretch them or warm them up or anything. And it was a bad time, let me tell you. I mean, I powered through it because I'm not a puss, but yeah, it wasn't fun. And just some life advice for you there, chat. Always stretch. Even if you feel like you don't need to today and you're feeling real spry and ready to go, just get over yourself and give yourself a bit of a stretch. That's my advice. Because it was a bad time. Especially when it's cold as well. Like, jeez. Okay, we're going to add some lighter areas into these dark areas, but not that much. Just enough to add a bit of character, chat. A bit of hashtag character. Dun, 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 dun. Could grate cheese on those abs. You probably could, yeah. I don't know that Blanca would let you though. Do you think it would grill the cheese at the same time? Because he's like Electric Man. Forgot to do this foot, but that's okay, chat. You live and you learn. You live, and sometimes in the process of doing so, you also learn. So isn't that nice? You're really selling me on trying. Yep. I don't know enough about the science to say otherwise. Yeah, I've not run the numbers either myself, to be honest. I'm not some kind of scientist, chat. I'm about as far as you can get from a scientist. I'm an artist. Right, now we'll darken up some of the lighter areas like this. See that, chat? Only 100 points away from changing of hands and no mistakes. At the same time, no. The start of Buile is going to be fun for you. Oh, god damn it. That is the most annoying time to do it as well. I was just thinking as well when you said that. I was like, it's not so bad here. I could manage this with my left hand. But you're being cunning about it, and that I don't like. That I'm not a big fan of. These colours are so good, man. Real nice dynamic range. Thanks. I mean, in terms of the green and the orange, I literally just picked them off of Wait, this. So, can't really take much credit for that. Whoa, whoa, whoa now. Why are you erasing in white, please? Ah, I know why. It's because I'm on the wrong layer. God damn it, chat. We've all been there. Big wow. Trick I think as well with this is to not overdo it, right? You're tempted to go in at every edge and try and transition it out, but some of them can be flat, some of them can be sharp, some of them can be faded, you know? It's just a matter of doing a little bit, looking at it and going, does that work? No, it looks horrendous. Alright, get rid of it, move on. You know? That. Man, you can't even tell when it's far away that it's any different than when we started the day, but that's fine. We all know, chat, and that's what's important, right? We know it's different. That's what we keep telling ourselves anyway. So as to not feel like we're wasting our time entirely. Which we may well be. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Yeah. You just got to convince yourself that, you know, it's worthwhile. That you're drawing Sesame Street characters as Street Fighter characters for a reason. And not just because it's a dumb idea that someone suggested on stream that you thought might be fun to draw. You know? Just gotta keep telling yourself that. Well, that's the green done. And again, chat, you can barely tell. So that's fantastic. Up close you can see it though. Makes a difference. Bit of a difference. A little bit. The dumb ideas are the best ideas. They are, yeah. You're right. That's what Twitch is all about, isn't it? Dumb ideas. Hashtag content. Am I right, chat? We're going to need to think of another dumb idea for when we've done with this Sesame Street Fighter thing in 7 years' time. Oh my god, I looked at the playlist on my YouTube thing, on my YouTube channel of all the old... So that's where all the streams go, right? They go to my YouTube channel because they don't stay on Twitch for very long. And I made playlists for the Saturday Nights project that we did that took ages. And I've made a playlist for this Sesame Street Fighter thing. And it's already the same amount of videos as the whole Saturday Nights project. And we've not even finished 2 of the 6 characters. Let alone even thinking about starting the... like the poster background and stuff. So this is a big boy right here. This might actually be the biggest project I've ever done, and it's also probably the dumbest. So this is going to be a long one, isn't it just? Bearing in mind, most of those videos are like 2 hours long, and there's 9 of them so far. So we're already 18 hours into this project, and we haven't finished 2 of 6 people. So buckle up is what I'm saying. Strap in for a long one. You're committed now. This is the problem, and I actually do enjoy doing it. I think they're dumb and they look silly, and I like that. And I think it is going to look good when it's done. It's just going to be a long time before it's done, right? You done goofed yourself. I played myself. I did. It's true. Art boy doing art. That's me. That's what I do. Where the fuck did I just move that to then? Did you hear the panic in my voice then? What about that? It's fine. I fixed the chat. Don't even worry about it. How you doing, dear hats? You're right. I enjoyed your Hollow Knight stream. It was a fun one, even though I had no idea what was going on because I haven't really played very much of that game. Actually, you know what? Watching you play it again, I've played quite a bit of it. I've played it in little bits, but I've never beaten it yet. Please just give me this colour, thank you. Ugh. What's everyone up to with the rest of their day then? You got plans? Big plans? Let me know, chat. I want to know. I want to live vicariously through you because I do not have plans, let me tell you. I did actually, was in the process of formulating plans, but they got pushed back to next week. So here we are. Got D&D tonight, of course you have. Fun. I was thinking actually, if we weren't going to do this Sesame Street Fighter stuff, I might make some, I was going to make some D&D art, like some generic characters, like an elf ranger and a orc, half orc, barb and stuff like that. Just for fun, right? And maybe to put on Roll20. Yeah, but I just didn't have time to think about it enough today. I literally came up with that like 15 minutes before I started streaming, and I was like, I don't have this planned, I haven't got references thought out. Let's just get Blanca done and see what we're doing. Do that, yes, Dwarf Cleric. Alright, you don't need me to... I'm not your free commission person. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a Dwarf Cleric. We'll see. And also, could he have an eye patch and, you know, he plays the banjo and he's got blue hair. Just, you know, just all of these random things for no reason at all. And his name's Johnson. We'll see. We'll see. I was trying to think generic characters, but wow. Sorry. I did kind of come out swinging there. That was unnecessary. You're right. Sorry about that. That's just the way it is, Dan. I just see your name and you say something and I just see red and I think, fuck! I've got to insult this guy somehow. Hope you can appreciate that it isn't personal. It's like a reflex reaction at this point. It's like instinctive bullying, yeah? Dum bum bum. Kind of orangey parts don't need as much of this halftone stuff because they're already quite detailed and all of the areas of colour are quite small, so there's not really much room to put any of the halftoney stuff, so it doesn't need it as much. You more want to reserve it for the bigger areas of colour. In the piece, that's why I started on the chest, because that's where they have the most, like the largest areas of colour, right? I don't know if any of you saw or care, but Capcom did their spring update video for Street Fighter 5 yesterday, I think it was, maybe the day before, showing off some of the new characters that they're adding to the game. Dear Hats, I know you were looking forward to seeing what Oro's all about. Well, they showcased him in that video and he looks mental, mate. He's got like crazy fireball game off his V skill that goes like in loads of different directions and it's really slow. So he can like dash in behind it and stuff. Looks mental, mate. And he's got double jump from Street Fighter 3. Just looks incredibly annoying to play against. Don't think he'd be a match for Blanka the Grouch though. I think Blanka the Grouch should have him. Easy. Perfect him straight away. 2-0. Also, they announced like this collab with this DJ guy who has like a clothing brand, and he was like, "Here's my unique Street Fighter pieces for this this limited collab. Really excited about it. Been a Street Fighter fan forever, whatever." And they showed off the t-shirts, and he's talking about them. He says, "Here are the pieces," right, as if it's some kind of thing to be displayed in an art gallery. And it's just like a t-shirt with his logo but in the Street Fighter font and like a picture of Ryu, which is the artwork from Street Fighter 3, and then this guy's logo underneath it. And he's like, "Oh, I'm really proud of these, we worked really hard on them." It literally looks like he whips them up in like 10 minutes before the show. He was like, "Shit, the spring update's now, fuck, here you go." It's really funny. Would love to see a Sesame Street vs Capcom in the same vein as Marvel vs Capcom. Yeah. That would be fun. Don't know if any of you have played Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, chat, but that game is basically Marvel vs. Capcom, but with Power Rangers. And it is like one of the best games ever, surely. Surely now. Come on. What more do you need from a video game? Sounds great, exactly. It's like proper, like the story's really... Like, it's short or whatever, and it's kind of dumb, but it's very Power Ranger. It's like unashamedly Power Rangers. I love it. And you have like a meter for your like EX special moves and your supers and stuff. But you also have a meter that builds up for your Zords, and you can like summon the Zords to like extend combos and trap your opponent and stuff. It's really good. It's mental. Who's your favourite Power Ranger? When I was a kid, right, and we used to watch Power Rangers and play Power Rangers, I was always the Blue Ranger. But I don't know if that is because... I can't remember if that's because that was my favourite Power Ranger, or because I couldn't be red because I wasn't the coolest in the group. And so the cool guy always got red and I had to be blue. I can't remember. Or green, maybe. Just because green's the other cool one, right? But now, retroactively, pink. It's hot pink, and also Kimberly's incredibly attractive. So, what more do you want, right? Or I should say the actress is, because the character's like a teenager, right? So, don't want to get myself cancelled, right? Bum 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 bum. Let's do this tongue. What about everyone else? Nonce confirmed. I mean, I don't know if that's confirmed, is it? But I suppose that's the internet, you know? People do love a story. There wasn't an orange ranger, so closest is red, yeah. Suppose. There must have been, or yeah, there are orange rangers post then, because there's the cat ranger in Battle for the Grid that's orange, right? But yeah, the original, the Mighty Morphin, there's no orange. Your favourites could be red and yellow collectively, because they make orange, right? I ship them. Yeah, exactly. Their child would be the Orange Ranger. That's how that works, right? How the fuck do you draw lightning, chat? Jesus. Let's find out. Google. Ranker. Lightning. Beast. Images. I was always a white or black ranger guy just to go against the grain. White isn't really going against the grain. It's the, like, white's the cool leader one, right? And black isn't either. Everyone thought black was cool as well. I mean, the elephant in the room is that, of course, the colour assignments were incredibly racist. We don't need to talk about that. There weren't no White Ranger. Yeah, the Green Ranger became the White Ranger later on. I think that's how that worked anyway. Else you'd be the White Power Ranger. I hadn't thought about it like that, but that did happen. And that just ain't gonna stick. I don't know if he was ever referred to as the White Ranger though. Maybe they referred to him as like... No, they must have. They weren't. They didn't care about being racist, so they were just being racist all the time. Well, they were being racially insensitive. I don't think they were being deliberately offensive when they made the Power Rangers. Also, the group of friends I had already had enough friends for me to need to pick not one of the core colours. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think I picked blue. Zordon didn't give a fuck about PC culture. No, he did not. He did not. I'm the wrong kind of brush here. Remember WZ30, chat. You know what? I'm just going to draw it on this layer. WZ30. That's the brush we're using for these halftones. Z as opposed to Z, I know. Okay, listen, I've watched a lot of American TV in my life. It's just in my brain as Z now. And also, I think Z is the better option, right? Especially if you're a kid learning the alphabet, right? And you do the song, right? The A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, right? I don't know the rest. Like, the E sound is where you rhyme it. And then at the end, it's like... hang on, let me think where it... Because it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So you've already got a few E sounds in there. H, I, J, K, M, L, P... Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Like, come on, what? W, X, Y, Z. And then you go, now I know my ABC. What are you singing along with me? It rhymes. Z doesn't rhyme. Zordon had been around for ages. His views were bound to be a little outdated. Yeah, maybe. I mean, just the idea of hiring teenagers was probably a... I say hiring. They weren't getting paid. Recruiting teenagers in his private army. It does get a little less appropriate the more you think about it, doesn't it? Let's add some smoothing here. Why was the Black Ranger black and the Yellow Ranger agent? Exactly. Exactly. See, that's what I mean about them being racially insensitive. I don't think they were being deliberately offensive, but... Not the best play. Wouldn't fly these days, would it, that? And that's why when they did the film recently, they just didn't do that, did they? The black guy was the Blue Ranger. And everyone was like, what? You can't do that? Well, I don't know if anyone actually was like that. You imagine they could be, right? Maybe that's what we do next, chat, is something Power Rangers related. Do you think? Do we want it going over him as well a little bit, maybe? No, it's going to distract too much. Let me know, chat, if you've got any ideas for what the next big project is going to be. I'm warning you though, it's going to be a long time before we do it. Let's get some ideas in now so that we're not grasping at straws last minute when we finish this Sesame Street Fighter project. actually want this to be underneath the colour work. You need backup ideas for next time Adam bails on you. I do, you're right. Here I thought he was ever reliable. How wrong I could be, chat. Shame. What was that brush? Does everyone remember? Pop quiz chat. We wrote it down. You didn't think you were going to be assessed, but here it is. WZ30, that's right. Well done. Sorry, WZ30. That, I've got to concede though, that is just one of the things that America did better with our language. I hate to be that guy. 30. One of the few things they did better with our language. Mostly they just butchered it. Rid of the random fucking using things to make it more logical to spell. Yeah, but that's kind of just dumbing it down, right? Which I suppose technically is a much better idea, right? Oh, but it's also a very... It has kind of negative connotations for America, right? It's like, oh, you're too dumb to spell colour. So you took the U out. You know what I mean? It was actually to make stuff cheaper to print as printing presses charged by the letter. History facts were down. Wow, that's nerdy. That's really nerdy. It's a fun fact though. But again, that's not the connotation, right? That's not how people think about it. So... Right, I think that might be Blanca done, you know. What do we think? Looks fab. Excelente. So that's as far into the poster as we've got. Are you doing the lightning on the poster? Yeah, like that. But it's going to be behind pretty much everything, I think. It's going to be like that, sort of. So it's going to be behind these guys. Like these three, but in front of Bison. I think. And again, this might change the composition of this. We might move things around. We might change things up a bit. It's just for now. Right, I guess now we work on Buile. Do we think? I guess that's the next step. Say this is a JPEG. Save, yeah. Okay. Let's open up that JPEG. Just copy it onto here so we have reference for what we've been doing. And then actually let's crop this and make it a square so we can post it on Instagram. I actually might make this even more cropped, like. No, looks dumb. Whatever, I'll do that later, it's fine. Worry about that later, chat. Okay, right, view. Let's put this on screen, cool. We don't want to crop this. Okay. So this is Guile, for those of you who don't know. And this is Bert, for those of you who don't know. And thusly, this is Buile, for those of you who don't know. In just so many ways, this is Buile. Chat, guess what? Guess what's happened? I forgot what brush I used to pens to do the inks on these. I've completely forgotten. That's my bad, that. So let's zoom in here. Let's try and find something that matches this. I think it was this. I think it was this with that and that. That looks about right, don't you think, chat? Oh, that's bang on. It's the right scale and everything. I'm a god. I'm a golden god, chat. I won't hear it. I won't be hearing it. Right, let's get rid of this sonic boom for now. We'll do that later. Let's get the line work done. Why did I erase the line work when I put the sonic boom on? I'm a fucking absolute child sometimes. I'll tell you what, chat. Would you look at the time? Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Dan. For fuck's sake. Oh, how long are these? You are most welcome. I think the no mistakes is 5 minutes, right? And the change of hands is 2. God damn it. Chat, for those of you who don't know, what Dan's just done there is spent his cool points to make me draw for 2 minutes with my left hand instead of my right hand. So this is just going to be terrible. And for 5 minutes, I'm not allowed to Control Z. So that's 2 hours. Let's not make that. Let's not put that timer on. 2 minutes starting now. Oh yeah. Smoothing helps just a wee bit. It was doing relatively okay until the end there. Oh yeah. This is good, chat. This is really good. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. It's just the thing I didn't realize about these channel point things is it is just wasting my time because I'm just going to come back and erase all of this and redraw it. I'm holding my pen like this as well. I don't know why, but for some reason that's more comfortable with my left hand. Oh yeah. Than if I try and do it like this, like a professional artiste. I just don't have the dexterity. Also, like basically I'm just drawing like this instead of using my fingers to, because again for some reason that feels more comfortable. See, now I'm just rushing, chat. I'm not even trying anymore. I tried to feather those lines and I literally just drew the thickest line that I could probably. Oh my god, how long is this left? 30 seconds. You know what, it kind of suits the theme of Buile. Look at this lump here that I've just drawn for no reason. To have these crappy lines. That sounds about right, yeah, doesn't it just? Sometimes I start a line and I think, actually, that's not the worst line ever. And then... I mean... Oh my god, look at that! I genuinely was trying to do this. Like that, but I just couldn't do it, chat. Okay, right, that's the 2 minutes up. I'm not allowed to Control Z for 3 minutes more. And let's just say I'm not allowed to erase, so I'm not going to erase any of this yet. But that's what we got out of it. Just a wobbly affair, but not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. Let's just start on a different area. So we don't even have to worry about... Oh, I just went to Control Z and I can't. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to have to redraw that whole line as well when I come back. I love how much this derailed literally everything, yeah. I mean, it's only 5 minutes worth of time, right? So we'll just come back and do... we've only lost 5 minutes work, right? Oh, man, I need to... The Control Z one is actually just as annoying. Because the way I draw is so Control Z based. I literally draw a line, hate it, Control Z it, draw it again, hate it, Control Z it, draw it again, hate it, Control Z it, draw it, don't hate it, so I leave it, you know, and then I move on. But when you have to take the first pass at everything, it's not the one, chat. I think I'm going to redraw literally all of this, so buckle up for that. This hand looks like it's melting. I know, yeah. It's bad, isn't it? I'm not even trying now, chat, because I know I'm going to come back and fix it. That's a line that we want to be wavy. Let's focus on the lines we want to be quite wavy and shit. Oh, that is... God damn it. God damn, that one's wrong as well. That one, it was always inevitably going to be wrong. Oh, thank God, it's over. It's over, chat. Right, what did we come up with in that nightmare of a... Thanks for that, Dan. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the double jeopardy on that one. Just the best. See, look how much I use the Control Z now that I can. I can't wait for those to come out in a Bob Ross stream. That's going to be pure carnage. Chat, if we made this game, or if someone made this game with these characters that we've drawn, who would you play? Would you play Count Bison? Would you play Big Lee? Would you play the main man Buile? Who would it be? We haven't done one for Cammy, so I don't know who I would play. It'd probably be Buile, right? Come on. You've got to respect greatness, haven't you? Or maybe Ryumo, because at least I know Ryu, right? I feel like I always default to Blanca, so it would have to be Blanca the Grouch. Especially if I play the big cabinet Street Fighter games and bars or whatever. God, remember bars? Oh, I fucking do remember bars. Can't wait. How many bars do you go to that have Street Fighter in them, though? I've been to maybe 2 bars in my life that had Street Fighter cabinets in them. Actually, maybe 3. Now I think about it. We got Kongs, yeah, we have a Kongs here. That's a mainstay for me in Sacramento. And in Sacramento, there's a bar called Coin Up. That's all arcade games and pinball machines. Yeah, it's probably more of a thing in America, right? Because the arcade scene in America was always bigger than here. We have a Kongs, and then we have an NQ64, which is like a better Kongs. And then we also have like, I think they had it at like Lane 7, or there's some like funky hipster bowling place that had it. I think it was Lane 7 in Brum. That had a Street Fighter cab. Even regular bars in the States seem to have at least one pinball machine or cabinet game. Yeah, you get kind of you get pinball stuff about sometimes here, but not as much. We're more like a pool in the bar, you know, playing pool or darts. Couple in Bristol, but yeah, Kongs is easy, and they always have Marvel vs. Capcom as well. Which MVC is it? My guess would be 2. 2 or 3, right? My guess would be 2. That seems like the more arcadey one. That's literally my only reason why I guess that. Oh, look at that. Those buff pecs. Man. Buile's built. I've only played it really drunk, but I think 2. Okay. I'm asking like I've ever actually played Marvel vs. Capcom, and I haven't. But I like fighting games, so I know a bit about it. It would be nice if we could work out before you go to the States. Getting together and going to a bar. And then I could kick your ass at a game I've never played. That'd be really fun. I'd enjoy that a lot. As a parting gift. But obviously that's all going to be dependent on the virus. Among other things. It really would, wouldn't it just? Man, I don't know how the hell we're going to draw this hair because I didn't plan for this kind of line work when I penciled this. Something like this, I think. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm just going to move these where I can actually see them while I'm working because they're kind of useless at the moment. Man, the sun is starting to glare over my screen again, chat. It's not easy to see. But there we are. What other arcade games have you played, chat? Let me know. And what's your go-to pub game when you go to a bar? What are you looking for? What are you hoping they have? I'm always partial to a bit of pool, I'll be honest with you. I do enjoy it. And it's one of those games where you just get better the more you drink. Or at least you think you do, right? Shuffleboard. Shuffleboard's good, yeah. There's not that many places with it. You have to kind of go to like a hipstery sports bar type place for shuffleboard, I find. They have a couple of them on Broad Street, actually. But then you have to be on Broad Street, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Love shuffleboard. It's a good one. Love it. It is a good one. Never been a darts guy. Don't know if any of you guys are darts guys or gals or more. But it's never been me. Sucker for a game of pool, even better if it's on like battered weird table that the locals all give you tips for. I don't know if that's better, to be honest with you. Remember at uni we used to go to the same, me and my housemates used to go to the same bar. If not every night, it was almost every night. And play pool, and they had like a little pool room. And by the end of it, like we knew everyone there because we went there so much, and we would just have the pool room to ourselves, and it was where the jukebox was as well, so we just played a load of shit songs for everybody in the bar and everyone got really annoyed at us. But invariably sometimes you would arrive and other people would be in the pool room, so we'd just go and lurk and wait our turn, and it was always just the nuttiest people, like the weirdos in there. And I don't know if that's just true of everyone that goes to that kind of bar or just people that play pool, but I realised that when there aren't other weird people there, and I'm thinking, oh, where are all the weirdos? We're the weirdos. We're the fucking annoying drunk guys. That was us. Man, what a revelation that was for me. No, don't tell me I've been drawing this on that layer this whole time. Oh, chat. Look how much work I've done on that layer. Oh. It's just not easy, is it? Love pool room weirdos. Such a great breed of people, isn't it? Oh, you know what? It's too many to control Z it all as well, so we might just have to shift control Z. Let's just shift control Z forwards. And we'll just copy it. Oh, it's like not one block color though, because I'm not inking in just black. This is actually, could be potentially some bad news here, chat. Right, let's zoom in. Let's hope this works. Select color range of the black, and let's up the fuzziness a bit, so we get the line work, but just the line work like this. And then Control C it, is it Control Shift V to paste in place? I think so. It is, yeah. Yeah, look, it's like a weird grey colour. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We try again, we go again. Select, colour range, this. Just all the way up. In fact, I'm just going to go Control C, Control Shift V, turn that off. That's better. That's pretty much it, chat. That's pretty much it. We're okay. Disaster has been avoided. Oh no, actually. Disaster may still have been avoided. Oh, why am I getting a little bit of red in here? Why is it picking up this red, chat? Because now if I turn this background off, or maybe if we make it a different colour, let's make it black. Oh, that's why it wasn't doing it, because this isn't black. Okay. Listen, slight delay, chat. Minor delay here. It's black. Okay. That should be pretty much perfect. Good. Don't even worry about it, chat. Oh, no, that's the left-handed one. We don't want to combine those layers. There we go. Okay. Nice. You fucked up hard. I fucked up mildly. I fixed it, look. If it's fixable, I didn't fuck up that hard. You know? Don't tell me I'm doing it again. I'm not good. It's all this chatter about bar games. I got myself confused. Distracted. What I should really do actually is lock the transparent pixels on this layer so that I know I can't draw on it. That'll tell me when I'm drawing on it. Just for future reference when future Chris makes the same mistake again, which he inevitably will. Actually, yeah, it should be like that, and then like we'll do it later. Right, let's shrink this down a wee bit, just a touch, just to like 8 maybe. Yeah, I'll do. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Some of this line work you got to remember we're going to do with colour, right? So I don't want to do too much of this with this. That can be like that though. Don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I've just noticed a line there that we should have done earlier. His thumb! His thumb is there, chat. Dooby-dooby-doo. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. That's a bit too like cartoony, I think. This part. How do shoelaces work, chat? Fucking hell, what am I doing? Jesus. losing it, chat. Losing the will. Whatever, fuck it, that'll do. We'll fix it in the colouring process, right? Let's see a bottle here. Fuck, here we go again. Hey, how's it going? Fuck it, it'll do sums up how I decide to move on during the drawing process. That's basically it, yeah. What art have I missed? I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, fuck it, that'll do is like... It's as good as it gets, right? It's what we in the business call good enough. So we've moved on to Buile. We're just thinking him, dear hats. See this bad boy right here? We finished Blank the Grouch. It looked like this. Looking fresh, thanks. I'm happy with the way that Blank the Grouch turned out. I was hating it at first. I got past the hating it phase. And now I don't mind it. That might be inks for Buile as well, you know, chat. We might be done there. Oh, and also this was what we drew while we had our left hand and our... we only had our left hand and we couldn't erase. So there you go. There's that. Memory lane, you know what I want? I honestly, mate, it's going to take me so long to find that specific drawing. I will look for a couple minutes. It's going to be anywhere. It's probably going to be in here, I would guess. I honestly can't tell if that was a drawing of you or me. that thing, yeah. God, they get you to do some weird shit at art school. Fine art. That's a drawing of you, Jake. That was really bad, that final piece. Alright, I don't know if I found the specific drawing that you asked for, dear Hats. Because I think you're asking for a portrait that I did for you at some point in, or did of you at some point in foundation year, would be my guess. And I think it was on this project that I found this thing. But I have found a drawing of you that I did. Desk, is that the right thing? Yeah, here we go. And even better, it's you in a Tiger Laser t-shirt. So it's a drawing of this photograph, right? You see this photo? That's Deer Hats, right? Doing, I want to say a hospital flip, maybe? I can't remember what you were doing there. And then this is the drawing of that. I mean, it's pretty bad. This was in foundation year, so you were very generous, yeah. So before before uni, between like sixth form and uni, I did a art foundation, and that was for one of the, that was part of a sketchbook for one of the this is the other side of this page, right? It's torn out of a sketchbook. And I have no idea which one's a photograph, I know, right? I don't know which one that's, I don't know why I drew this in this sketchbook. I can't quite work out what it was, what part of the, because the problem is, right, this was a sketchbook that spanned multiple, because on what am I trying to say? On foundation, they make you do like 1 week you're doing fine art, then the next week you're doing like costume or whatever, then the next week you're doing sculpting, and you know what I mean. So there's lots of different projects on here, and I can't work out for the life of me why I drew that picture. Sketchbook makes no sense, but I did. So there you go. There's that. And that was in biro. I don't know why, but I had an obsession with drawing with biro pens. I think it was just because I would doodle all the time in class with them. And I thought I was really good at drawing with biro pens, but retroactively, not so much. Not the best. I will look in between streams, dear Hats, for a better drawing that I have done of you if I can. Professor from the Muppets with hair. Maybe. Everyone goes through a biro phase. I think so, yeah. When I did art at sixth form, they said I can't just draw with pens and ink. Wow. How wrong they were. How wrong they were, chat. Yeah, they used to, they make you draw, at like sixth form, they make you work in a very specific way and make very specific types of art, right? And I guess it's because art is a really hard thing to create a curriculum for, right? And that's how schools work. They work on a curriculum of everyone has to learn the same thing. I think the one I'm thinking is the one with the Badger quote. Oh! That was, I think, for my final project at Foundation. And I think that was Foundation. And I took a load of quotes of people and then drew them. Don't know why. With their quote, I think, if I remember correctly, something like that. It was like fine. I chose to specialize in fine art because I was thinking I was going to take like an illustrative approach to fine art and do kind of street arty stuff. But it just turned out bad, basically, in the end. I think I was in Brom, so I think so, yeah. If I was in Brom, then it would have been Foundation, because otherwise I would have been in Plymouth, obviously. Right, I think that's the inks for this Buile, everybody. I think we can move on to colour next time, because all of these things like like here where I'm defining muscles and stuff, we can do that with colour, and I want to sort of tell as much with colour as I can, because that's kind of the style that we're going for. Same with all of these folds and stuff. If you do too much of the black line work, it kind of changes the style a bit. Like we may have done too much on this blanker here even. So that might do it. Colour work on these pieces has been really good, man, by the way. Thanks. It's the kind of stuff I do on big projects. Like, I don't know if I showed you this in a previous stream, or you've probably seen it. Okay, well let's just show you this thing. So like the Rise of Skywalker thing that I made. All my Star Wars posters use this style of colouring, right? Where it's like blocks and halftones and stuff. Like you can see here. Obviously the colour choice is different, but the technique is the same. Show you what I mean about Jake the Professor. Okay, have you got a link? You got a link before we end the stream. What do we think then of Buile and of Blanca the Grouch, chat? Do we like them? Are they awful? Should we start again? Should we completely abandon this project that we've already spent, what, 18 hours on? Who knows? So he's going to live here. I'm thinking on the right hand side because he's kind of looking away, and then Ryumo's kind of looking that way, so it kind of creates this this like triangle sort of diamond thing that points into the center here. I guess sort of this with the again, we could change this layout, and with the layout we've currently got, the kind of the center of the piece where all your eye is drawn is Big Lee's crotch. So maybe we should do some work to move some of that around and make it not quite like that. We'll see. And also, I'm not a big fan of the double loom here, but we kind of limited ourselves to a double loom by the way that we drew both of these guys. Anyway, that's a bridge that we'll cross when we come to it, chat, when we've got all of these done. Yeah, I'm still not big on these feet, but whatever. That one you probably won't be able to see, and that is the better one. Oh, you'll be able to see both of them. Oh well. In fact, you can't see that one because it's cropped. God damn it. Looking good overall, man. Thanks. Why am I being atted by Troy? I don't know. Sent it, yeah. What's this on Disco? Yeah. Is that some of Jake's hair that you've put on there? Chat, should we see this? Should we round it out with this, chat? This is Dr. Troy's piece titled Deer Hats. Look at that. What a job. What a job you've done. Well done. Isn't it just? Not a fan. Feel that. You're fine. I'm dying. It's pretty funny. I don't know how accurate of a reflection of modern day deer hats that is. There is something horrifying about not seeing any eyeballs, though. I will say that. I don't even know how accurate of a reflection of deer hat that is. It didn't have any long hair pictures, unfortunately. Anyway, listen. We're done. We're done, chat. It's over. That was the stream. What did we think? I have less round face now. My 20s. Yeah, you don't look anything like that now. And to be honest, you didn't really look like that then. I think it's Dr. Troy just having a bit of a goof and a bit of a gaff. And it's just a funny picture overall. Given me your 20s have given me less of a round face. Yeah, I suppose so. Didn't make the Muppet puppet. Okay, guys, look, I'm going to end before a big fight ensues in the chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. And yeah, we're getting there. We're moving on. We're making some progress. Have a good day, man. You too. It's not even my name. Go. Peace out. Yeah, see you all later. Hopefully next week we can do a joint stream with Adam. Or, I think me and Deer Hats were planning some fashion of drawing stream as well. So maybe it'll be that next week. Or maybe we'll do both and we'll stream twice in 1 week again. Can you imagine if we ever did that again? Gee whiz. I would do one this weekend, but I'm away. So it'll be next Wednesday when I next see you, chat. So stay chill till then. Stay frosty. Stay refrigerated. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.